Hi people, I can't remember what day it is, but I thought I'd give you a quick update on where we are with all of the different cars. The C1, where is it? In actual fact, it's down there behind Phillies of Oak. Don't even ask about that one, why it's there. But yeah, it's there, but it's not fully fixed. I'll explain, but I'll go down to the garage. I wish it was fully fixed, but I got it back and chucked it through its control technique, MOT, equivalent, whatever, call it in the country you're in. And it didn't pass. It failed on two things. Firstly was emissions, so it needs a new lambda sensor. I have a new lambda sensor, it's just sat over there, came very quickly. The other thing, it failed on an airbag light. The airbag light is now flashing, but it never flashed before. But I think I have worked out over the last 3 days what the problem with that is. So you know I fitted the steering rack. If you don't, I fitted the new steering rack. And in doing so, I think as I connected the steering column to the steering rack, the rack wasn't centered or the most center point at the time. Because I tried to actually go full lock right, full lock left. Full lock right is currently 1.25 turns, full lock right, left, whatever. Either one is 1.75, so they're uneven. So it's not dead center in terms of the rack. Makes sense? So now what I think they've done when they did the alignment at the garage is then just take the steering wheel off and recenter the steering wheel based on that position. But I think that's then what's caused the fuck up to the clock spring that sits behind, which connects to the airbag through the steering wheel, right? So I think that's what's happened. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the lambda, not today, I think it's Sunday for me, so I've done enough. But hopefully this week, on one of my evenings, I'll fit the lambda sensor, and what I'm going to try and do is disconnect the two wheels again, just from the track rod ends, and because I've got some pins for it as well, because I lost the pins to go in the ball joints and the track rod ends, so I bought some new pins for those, so they got going anyway. What I'm going to do is disconnect the track rod ends, get the steering wheel 1.5 turns from each side, so dead in the middle. The steering wheel will be all to piss. Take the steering wheel off, center the steering wheel up at that point, put the new clock spring on, and then adjust by eye to start with the track rod ends, and then I'll take it next door and get them to redo it and explain the situation. Hopefully then that will all be done. I go away this Friday, so I won't be around for that, but I'm going to just leave it with them before I go and then just say fuck it, I'll come back and get it when I get back. Hopefully that's one thing. So hopefully those two things, C1, should be sorted. That's my assumption. I think that's the problem. It's the only thing that's changed. The only thing that changed, nothing else would affect those. I've checked everything else on that C1 in terms of airbags. Nothing else could affect that. It must be that. So right, that's that. This bad boy, as you've seen, it's now on 4 wheels, starts lovely. I've fixed or refitted the vacuum hoses under the bonnet the other night. I have just had arrive, I should have brought it down actually, maybe it's over there. I've had arrive a new one of these, but I've got to do that from the inside, so I've got to Google how to get the trim off on the inside. And I'm not sure I'm going to put it on yet because I think this is obviously all going to be sprayed anyway, so I might leave it off and but working out how to do it. So that's next on my list, to work out how to at least get out so I can get access to that one. That's one. I do like the look of those wheels though, I think they're fine. Inside here I've also fitted the new brake light switch, which was causing the ESP light to come on and off randomly. I've been meaning to fit that for about fucking 8 years now. The bonnet lever latch thing, that broke ages ago. I've been meaning to fit that. That was a ball ache, fitted that. I cut down the carbon from the center and put the new knob on it, because that was from an automatic. So it didn't fit, so it's now got a new perforated knob, so to speak, and all the carbon fits, so that looks bloody lovely. Steering wheel, that will be changed. There is another one, hopefully, that will look nice on the way from I'm getting made, so that'll be nice. And then I'm pretty sure most things in there, they're all right for this stage 1. And I think I mentioned that's all the suspension stuff that I want to get done. I still need to get the person to actually reply to me. When they reply to me, hopefully I can drop this round, get it done. So I really want to actually take this out of the garage. I'm hoping the weather's decent enough this week that I can like just nip out the garage with this, because it's actually pretty clear. I just need to move the go-kart and the quad bike, just give it like a little bit of an obnoxious, well, yeah, Italian tune around the block. As if by magic, that's actually the one I was talking about. So that's the new brake light switch. Not brake light switch, but the actual brake light, third brake light, so that can go on at some point when I sort that out. Now this is the old ballast for the Xenons, and you can tell it's got water in it at some point. It's absolutely corroded and fucked. I wonder why. For years, it must have been at least 2 years I was driving around with no headlight on one side. That's me standard, but that's fucked. But that's the replacement. Sorted. It isn't the Valio one, but it's exactly the same, and it's the same as a lot of cars. I googled the part switch, found it's the same as a lot of fucking cars. So bonus, hopefully that can fit. In fact, while I was just stood here, I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to bolt this entire back together, headlight back together. Miss a word, that might help. But I'm missing 2 things, which doesn't surprise me with the state of my garage. So yeah, I've kind of got to work out where like a back thing and a spring connector. Right, I'll show you. Fitted that, all good, all sorted. All the light bulbs are back in and everything. There's a clip like one of these ones, but bigger, that goes on there that dropped off, and then there's a bit that goes on there. I know they're around here somewhere, but it's a kind of a mess, and it's my fault because I need to tidy up. But anyway, that's all back together apart from those. In actual fact, I should be able to test the headlights now. So I've got the headlights both bolted in. They've got one each, don't worry about it, I'm not driving it. But I pushed the car back, as you can see. That was a fucking heavy beast. So I'm going to see if the lights work. So I'll put the bonnet, like, not down, but you know what I mean, like, slightly down so I can see. Right, let me just take the charger off. Oh my god, it almost looks like a real car. Oh, let me turn the light off, and then I'll test to see if the headlights actually work in the car. Ready? Now I can't actually see to get in the car. This is like Blair Witch. Alright, let me... Jesus Christ, wish me luck. Alright, so I'm sat in the car. That looks like one's on, doesn't it? Oh, I did not mean to... Stop! Yeah, one's on, one's off. That side isn't not working at all. Bollocks. Alright, see if full beam work on that side. So, that was the problem I had before. So full beam work on that one, but they don't on that one. So that ballast doesn't work. In fact, full beam's not really working on the other side. That's weird. It's bright, but it's not that bright. But the halogen, the xenon, is not working on that side, is it? Let's see. But then that one's super bright on that one. But you can see the... let me try and swap something out. That would have been a mint if that worked. But yeah, for some reason, that side wasn't working as bright on the full beams. I'm just going to turn them on a sec. So the full beams on. You can't really see, but that one appears to be way brighter than that one. But it hasn't got the xenon. Where is that one? So maybe, let me test one of the other ballasts and see if my new cheap ballasts are actually just shit. Fuck you. Maybe I'll try the other one. Let me just test. Alright, so I took the good light with the good xenon and took the back off that one, and that's got a much nicer cable, like the metal cable. Like the connectors aren't as corroded, because obviously that one was corroded, and I wonder if the cable is the issue, not the new ballast. So what I did, instead of swapping the whole ballast over from side to side, I just swapped the cables over. So there's still the new one on this side, there's still the old one on that side, but that one's got the old cable in now. So we'll see if the cable makes a difference. At least try and like work out which part's at fault. That's the main thing. So I'm going to go and switch it off and see. Well, actually I don't really need to, do I? I can just go and turn it on. I'm going to have a look. It's a pain in the arse. I didn't even intend to do anything down here anyway. I just came to just give you a bit of an update on what I've done to this, where the C1 is. My battery is about to go flat now anyway. It's Sunday night, I should be relaxing. In fact, I'm going to go and relax. I'm going to go and add this to my car. Buy the Valio, for fuck's sakes. and yeah, enjoy my Sunday. That's a little bit of an update. I'll give you more of an update on the Range Rover at some point very, very soon. But yeah, I'm going away this Friday. Not much will happen. I will hopefully get the C1 all sorted. Blah, 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 blah. We'll see. I've had to switch over to my phone, but you're not gonna believe this. You're just gonna not, because I don't. They're only both on. You little fuckers. Yes. I fucking just wiggled it a bit, and both lights are working. That means all lights are now working on this little fucker. Yes, boys. Another one ticked off the fucking list. I'm fucking buzzing with that. Absolutely buzzing. I wasn't looking forward to buying a new thing. Yes. So that's done. Tick. I'm going to fucking tick off the list. Tick off the bloody list. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Front headlight ballast. Fuck yeah. That one's done. Washer fluid hoses. I've got the new thing. Oh, that's probably in the post box. I need to go and check. But that's all done. Done. And let's ignore those videos. Salt garage. I need to do that. But yes, come on. I love ending on a positive note. So we have headlights. It's another thing down. I am so fucking pleased. It may seem like a really trivial small thing, but it's massive for me because that's been a pain in the ass for so many years, like so many, and it just feels like all of these little things, that brake light switch, that bonnet lever, all of the light, all of these have been just not working for so long, and now they're all working, and I am fucking mega made up. That's my back. Right, I'm gonna call it a day. It's me done. I'm spent. I'm going out on this one. Turn this off. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday evening. It's fucking 8 o'clock. What am I doing down here? And then I'll tidy this up this week sometime. I'll catch you and I'll give you a full update. Hopefully more news on Rangy and all that sort of shit. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.